Canva just dropped a ton of new features. They call it Droptober. It was announced on the homepage for a few days, so now you have access to them. In this video, I'm going to review all of these features one by one. Let's go. The first category I'm going to tackle today is, of course, the elephant in the room. What's new in AI? And the biggest and shiniest new feature is Dreamlab. All right, so Dreamlab should be a button that you see on your homepage right here, the bottom of everything else. So I'm going to click on that and it leads me to this page right here with the title, "What image would you like to create today?" Okay, so what I see here is a new image generation tool. We don't have much information about what powers this tool. My guess is that this is the fruit of the integration of Canva with Leonardo AI, the first kind of like crossed feature that they have developed. So it says, describe the image in a few words. Okay, so they want you to prompt to generate an image. And it says in a few words, but I want to kind of come back to that. I have given Dreamlab a spin already to test it for you guys. And so it's not exactly a few words, but I will explain what I mean by that. Okay, so start inspired with a few of these ideas. So here we have a bunch of images that have been generated by this new AI tool. So let's click on one. The one that intrigues me right away is this one because it generated text. So can Dreamlab correctly generate text? If it can, that would be a major plus for me because not many prompt to image generator does a good job with text. So let's have a look. If I click on the image, nothing happens, but if I click on the use button right there, use, then we can see the entire prompt. So see what I was telling you when they said describe in a few words. This is not a few words. This is kind of like a solid, elaborated prompt. I'm not going to read everything, but I'm going to start reading to see the kind of level of details here. A crisp, high contrast professional photograph showcasing multiple vibrant balloons, each prominently displaying a different language. Greeting. Hello in bold, cursive English script, hola in stylized red Spanish letter, etc., etc. So it's actually quite detailed, right? So that is one of the prompts, this one right here. Let's try another one, this one with the cosmonaut waiting on the moon. Again, quite a long, robust prompt right here. Whimsical digital illustration of a cartoonish astronaut, delicately rendered in soft pastel hues, etc., etc., etc. We can see that we will need to get quite precise with Dreamlab. That's one thing. So I want to give this a spin. I want to test it with you guys. So what I've done here, let me quickly switch here to my ChatGPT window. I have asked ChatGPT to help me improve my prompts so that I can generate the best images with Leonardo AI. I'm not completely sure this is using the Leonardo AI technology, but that's a fair guess. So what I'm going to do is to simply select my first prompt right here. And you see it's pretty long. Come back to Dreamlab and I'm just going to paste it right here. All right, so a friendly white mannequin Nico or Chinese good luck cat with a soft, gentle expression, holding one paw in a welcoming gesture. So the cat like this. The cat is designed in a playful and vibrant style of Pixar animation with large expressive eyes and smooth rounded features. The background features colorful swirling patterns in bright pastel hues, creating a joyful and whimsical atmosphere. Soft lighting gives the scene a warm, magical glow. I'm not exactly sure if this prompt will be accepted by Canva because it uses a reference to Pixar. So there you go here. Lots of people are using Dreamlab right now. Please try again in a few minutes. I received this error message because I was using this reference to a set of copyrighted or protected by the brand name Pixar. So let's get rid of Pixar in the vibrant style of Pixar animation. Let's replace Pixar by 3D. And I wanted to show you this this kind of like process of mine trying the Pixar prompt and it's not working and then replacing it because I was kind of stuck for a good 10 minutes before I understood this. So I want to save you that time and show you not to use any copyrighted material, brand name or reference name. Okay, so there you go. I have my Chinese cat and these look good. I really like this one. So once you have generated your image, you can actually do several things. So you can click on this button to copy it. So you copy your image to your clipboard and then you can go somewhere and paste it. You can download it. Then you have this purple button right here to edit your photo. So this will open it in a Canva document of the aspect ratio you actually selected. And you can see it in bigger format. This actually looks awesome. And then you have the three little dots menu. Okay, so you can create a design with this image, you can edit the image, you can delete the image or report the image. Let's try create a design. This should let me choose any design. No, it doesn't. So this create a design is the same as edit so far. All right, this is cool. Let's try a second prompt. I want to try the hamster doing yoga. Okay, hamster doing yoga. I'm going to change the style from vibrant to something else. Let's try pop art. Why not? Aspect ratio. Let's try a different one just for the fun of it. Let's go 16:9. I don't have a reference image so far, so I'm just going to go for this one. My hamster doing yoga. Let's see. And I like how fast Dreamlab is. By all means, you need to know that Dreamlab is going to be a pro feature, but it comes with a freemium. So free users will be able to try Dreamlab for a certain amount of prompts of images generated. Not sure exactly how many. I have 500 here, but if this follows the same logic as Magic Media, free users will have 50 tries lifetime. So here we go. I have some cool images. I like this one right here. It's more like, how do you call this? So this is yoga, but this is more like breakdancing to me. I like this one, but I like this one better, I guess. So I'm gonna open it so you can see it full screen. This looks really cool, actually. I like the style. I like the sticker effect around the hamster. Okay, and now let's give it the real try and see how it dealt with the prompt, with the letters, with the sentence in it. So it's this one. Design your life. I'm gonna paste the long prompt here. I don't think there is any reference to any copyrighted material. So this is a poster. So I'm gonna put this in poster mode, 3x4. So I'm going to add the image, okay, for the reference, the style reference. And when you do, you can select this from different things. You can upload your image, which is what I'm going to do. You can select it from your images that you have uploaded into Canva, okay, into your Canva account. So I'm not gonna do this for now. Or the last option that you had here is to select it from your recent generation. So you could select one of the recently generated images with Dreamlab to be the reference. Me, I'm going to upload an image and this image will be right here on my desktop. Let me show you. So this is a reference of the type of letters that I would love to see generated. So I'm just going to upload this image. There you go. It's here together with my prompt. Now, I'm gonna click create. Oh, I forgot to change the pop art right here. So I guess it's gonna be in the pop art reference style. Let's see. Probably should have set this to none, but you see here what's coming up is pretty darn good. This one right here, this is pretty good in my opinion. Design your life. I mean, the letters could be more stylized, but this is quite good. It recognized my reference image, maybe a little bit too much. So maybe let's delete this one and change the style from pop art to something else. Let's see, creative and create again. Design your life. This is correctly written. Design your life also correctly written, though the G is a bit weird, but these are pretty good. I had one last prompt. So for this one, I want to try something different. I want to do a side-by-side comparison of the simple prompt. So I'm going to paste the simple prompt first. So this one, a hyper-realistic photo portrait of an Indian woman dressed in colorful sari. And then I will paste the improved prompt from ChatGPT. Okay, so this one is going to be portrait. So this is the right aspect ratio, creative. Yeah, let's go for cinematic and prompt this. And once this is done, I will try with the more elaborate prompt to see if it makes any difference. We we can still see it's not a photo. We can still see this is AI generated. Now, let's try the more detailed prompt. Paste it right here. Generate that again with the same settings. See if it makes any difference. So there you go. I wouldn't say it makes a ton of difference. Generally speaking, I like these better. It's pretty much the same lady all over, like all on these 8 photos. We could say it's the same woman. Now, in terms of quality, I don't think there is a huge upgrade because my prompt was more elaborated. So my initial theory is not confirmed here, that you need to actually have a very elaborated prompt. That is probably due to the fact that Canva itself improves your prompt when you input it. So that's it for Dreamlab. Guys, I highly recommend you try this. This is next level. The fact that this is built inside Canva now, and I can use that directly in my designs is pretty awesome. I would love to be able to maybe, once I have them generated, to star it, and so I can find it from within the editor and use that image, because it doesn't seem like I can actually send that image to an existing design. I can edit it, I can save it, I can download it, but then I would have to re-upload it from within the editor. So that would add some smoothness to the workflow if I could immediately just send that to an existing design. But apart from this, I am very impressed and satisfied about this new Dreamlab feature. And there is something else that is new in AI this month. It's the improved or revamped Magic Write. So they call it Iterative Magic Write. Let's get into it. All right, so let's have a look. I believe the best way to experience Magic Write is to use it in a Canva doc, right? So I'm going to click on Docs. This is going to open a blank doc, obviously. So what I'm trying to find is the Magic Write button. It's right here in my floating menu. It's on top of everything. So I'm going to click here, and you see already this is new. Like, this didn't exist in the previous version of Magic Write. I have all of these keywords here, all of these conversation starters. You see, we are kind of getting closer to what ChatGPT is doing, though we have much more options here than the usual 4 conversation starters in ChatGPT. So idea brainstorm, paragraph generator, case study, business proposal, etc., etc. We have a bunch of different ways to start the conversation right here. You can add your voice. This is not new, but you will need to be a Canva Pro user to do this. I am using a special Canva account that Canva has for us, the Canva experts. It's not a pro account as far as I can see, but it doesn't matter. What I want to show you is that you have the iterative approach to Magic Write now. So let me first put a prompt. Write a short intro for a YouTube video about 8 new features in Canva for the month of October. Like, I'm asking the AI to do my work. Okay, so this short video intro, let's see. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're diving into the latest and greatest updates from Canva for October, blah, 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 blah. This is way too long, but I mean, that's okay. It's quite long though. Okay, so according to Canva, the real novelty here, apart from the conversation starters that I just showed you, are these 2 buttons right here. The first button says more like this, and if you click here, it will generate something similar to what you already have. The other one says this but. So this one will help you rewrite the paragraph that is written there, but in a different way, so a different style. So I'm going to try this. So this but, and this is too long, so I wanted to make it much shorter, but this is way too long. Make it at least half that size, or even a third of that size. So let's see if Magic Write understands that. Welcome back. Today we are exploring 8 new Canva features released this October. Whether you are an experienced designer or just starting out, these updates will enhance your projects. Let's dive in and discover how these additions can elevate your creativity. Still not very good, but at least it understood but it understood that it had to cut the size of the output right here. Now, is this going to blow your mind? It didn't blow mine. Is this going to replace ChatGPT for me? Absolutely not. The reason why is that if I click on my page right here and start doing something else, I lose everything I've done, okay? It's as simple as that. It happened to me when I was demoing this feature the first time. I had to restart, and it really bothers me that we cannot have that conversation kept somewhere and just iterate on it just like we do in ChatGPT. So I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. That's the main reason why I'm not using Magic Write that much, except for some little things. And I think Canva knows this. I hope this will get better in the future. Canva, please make a better ChatGPT inside your Canva, or just integrate ChatGPT in a different way, please. Guys, let's switch gear and move on to the second category of new features. Now we are going to review what's new in Whiteboards. Canva announced 4 novelties or 4 kind of improvement to existing features related to whiteboards, because they really want teams of all sorts to use their whiteboards to be the central hub where creativity sparks and ideas come to life. Starting with the first new feature, which is something you might have seen already, but they kind of bundled it into this group of new feature for whiteboard. I'm talking about adding reactions to your sticky notes, okay? So I have a whiteboard right here, a SWOT analysis that the team and I have brainstormed on, and we have different colors, different ideas, different things. So I want to show you how to add a reaction to any of these sticky notes. So for example, this one right here, we are not so strong with short form content right here. So this one, I want to add a reaction. So you can simply click on your sticky note. Then you should see the emoji icon right here that says add a reaction. So when you click here, you can actually choose one of these 5 emojis that are like the quick menu right here, or you can click the plus button to see all of the reactions. Okay, so for example, a good one for this one could be this sad face right here, or the melting face. Let's go with the melting face. So something else you can do, you can add more than one reaction. So I could have the sad emoji as well. Something else you could do, you could add a third and fourth, and so you can add as many reactions as you want, really. But what I wanted to show you is that you can also modify the skin tone. Okay, so I'm here with the slightly tanned white guy, okay, kind of represents me, not like this pale white guy, right? By default, you have the yellow skin tone, but yeah, I like to customize mine. So there you go, that's something else you can do. And this is the first new thing I wanted to show you. Now, let's move on to the second one. Second new feature in Whiteboards is that you can now sort your sticky notes by different kind of topics. Let me show you. So you see this nice little pop-up right here, need sticky notes organized, sort them with a click. So that's exactly what I'm going to demonstrate right now. The first thing you need to do is to select your sticky notes. Be aware that because this is a SWOT analysis, they have been nicely organized between the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. That's kind of the whole point of a SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threat. By organizing them, by sorting them, they will kind of move around. So maybe this is not the best use case for sort, but I want to show it to you anyways from this document because it's a powerful feature. So the first thing you need to do is to select your sticky notes. Then you locate the sort button right here, and you'll see that you can sort by topic, by color, by name, or by reactions. Okay, so let's try to sort by topic first. So I'm going to click here, and Canva's AI is going to do its thing. Okay, so let me zoom in my whiteboard here so we can see what happened. They created 3 categories of sticky notes. The first one being content creation and strategy. So these 4 sticky notes. Brand recognition and expertise. Okay, people know our brand and recognizes our content. We are both Canva verified experts, etc., etc. And then platform challenges and opportunities. So this is more related to YouTube. So it did a pretty good job at creating these categories of sticky notes and organizing my notes into them. Okay, that's pretty cool. What else can I do? I'm gonna reverse that, select everything again. I'm going to show you one more thing. So by name, so this would be the name of the author of the sticky note. In that case, it's just me. I created all of these sticky notes. The last thing you could do is the reactions. So sorting by reaction. So there you go. We have one sticky note that has 2 reactions. Now, if I added Let me click out another reaction to this one right here, and did sort that again by reactions. There you go. Now I will have the one with 2 reactions, the one with 1 reaction, and the one with no reaction. I think there is one last category of things you can sort by. Yes, by color. So the color of your sticky note. All right, now I invite you to move on to another whiteboard that I created with my team, this time really with my team, and discover the third new feature related to whiteboard. I'm talking about creating summary. So let's jump into a whiteboard that I have right here. So let's zoom into this whiteboard. And you will see here a board full of ideas, kind of typical of what you get after a brainstorming session, right? Well, the create summary feature will allow you to select some elements in that whiteboard, and this will support different types of elements like sticky notes, shapes, text boxes, etc. So you select whatever you would like to summarize. In my case, I'm just going to take all of this right here, and then I will go to the Magic Studio button right here at the bottom of my screen. See, quick action, and you should find Create Summary. So something important to know is that Create Summary is going to be kind of like under the same bundle of features as Magic Write. Magic Write is a pro feature with a premium. So free users will have 50 tries to try Magic Write for free. And this is a lifetime. So after you exhaust these 50 tries, you will have to upgrade to a paid plan in order to be able to keep using the Magic Write feature. So Create Summary right here, you see the little crown. I'm going to click that button, and you see here something's going on. Canva is creating my summary. The AI is creating my summary right here. And there you go. I have this summary created for me. I can bump or I can zoom in if I want to zoom in on that summary so I can read it. Summary: target audience and content strategy, conduct more research to understand the viewer's perspective, focus on saving viewers time with concise, styled tutorials under 10 minutes, avoid clickbait, provide realistic and experience-based content, etc., etc. So this is actually very accurate. So the brainstorming was about our YouTube channel and our YouTube content strategy. So this, I feel like what I've read so far, and I'm not going to read everything, I don't want to bore you, but this has correctly summarized everything that was in my whiteboard into a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kind of bullet points with sub-bullet points that kind of explain every single point. So again, this is called Create Summary. It will work in many different document types, not in Canva Docs for the moment, we've been told. And I believe this feature will be super useful when you've finished your team brainstorming or your whiteboard session, or even a call that you have and then you took some notes. A feature like this one, summing up what has been said, could be very useful for you and your team to be able to basically take the next step. So well done, Canva. I think this is a great feature to have integrated in our workflow. And to wrap up this section of the tutorial about whiteboards, there is a fourth novelty in that category. It is the ability to expand your social media post to a whiteboard. Previously, this expand to whiteboard feature only existed in presentations, but now Canva has brought that feature to more document types, including social media posts. Let's see how it works. All right, we have a video Instagram post right here, video playing in the background, curved text. So let's see. The way you expand this page to a whiteboard is straightforward. It's the same way really you would for a presentation. So first you need to be in thumbnail view, okay? If you're not in thumbnail view, it means you are in scroll view. So scroll view is typically this view right here where you have several pages and you can scroll up or down. So you need to first locate the thumbnail view button, this one right here, and you need to see all of your little thumbnails right here at the bottom. So once you see these thumbnails, the way you expand it to a whiteboard, you click on the 3 little dots right here and expand to whiteboard. So there you go. You will have the transition, very quick, expand it to a whiteboard, you can make it super small, or you can zoom in with the slider right here. You can press your spacebar and move the whiteboard around, you see, like so. So you would probably wonder, why would I expand my social media post to a whiteboard? Well, the answer is, if you are working with a team, remember Canva told us, like, for 10 years we've been focusing on empowering individual creators, but now we want to focus focus the next 10 years on empowering teams. So that is really the business focus of Canva Teams. Canva Teams, never forget that. That explains a lot of the new features. So basically, you're working on that social media post and you kind of want to brainstorm with the rest of the team. You can, for example, start throwing some ideas here. So who is going to write the caption for this? Okay, maybe something about our new hat collection. I don't know, something like this. And then other people in your team could also be in that whiteboard, add more ideas, or maybe someone suggests we change the video in the background for another video. So this one right here, and we have a sticky note and that says, let's change the video for this one. Okay, so you can have like these kind of things and you can tag people. So I could say, Diana, there you go, and then assign that to Diana, send that message, and then she will know that she needs to change the video for this one in that particular post. So that is how you extend your social media post or social media document to a whiteboard. Again, if you want to go back to the original thing, click on the three little dots and you can collapse the whiteboard. If you want to see it again, you can expand to whiteboard and you have all of the information right here. So I really like this feature because really when you work on social media, it's rarely an isolated post. It needs to fit into a more global strategy. So you could really have your strategy right there on the whiteboard, then collapse it and start creating the individual pieces of the outputs that you need to publish on social media. So very useful. I like that. And you could have the first page being your whiteboard and the rest of the pages being your regular Instagram post in that case, or whatever output for social media. So yeah, this is a cool feature. It's available to all users, both on desktop and on mobile. Hey guys, if you are enjoying this video, I would highly appreciate a like. If this is new to you, if you don't know this channel already, well, have a look, explore. We have over 600 Canva tutorials. This is your go-to place to learn about Canva. Don't forget, we also have paid courses. There are some links in the description. We have the Canva Master Course, which is the best-selling course about Canva on Udemy, which I highly recommend if you want to take your Canva skills to the next level. All right, back to the tutorial. Let's move on to the third category of new features and see what's new in video in Canva. The first major feature that was announced, which is a crowd's favorite, something you guys have been waiting for ages, probably the most anticipated new feature, kind of like the same thing as curved text back in the days, but this time I'm talking about captions for your videos. Unfortunately, the feature is not live yet. I don't have access to it. I don't think it's even ready for anyone to test, but they promised it would be coming around mid-November. But let's talk about what we actually do know already about this new caption feature. All right, so here is everything I know about this new captions features. Okay, this is first of all a screenshot that Canva shared with us, Canva verified expert. And from this picture, we can see a few different things. We can see that captions will be appearing on the floating menu when you select your video on your video document type. So what we know is that Canva will be auto-generating captions for you. So the AI will do the work, that we will be able to edit these captions, okay? And together with their style, we can change the animation type of the captions, how they see, how they appear on screen. We will be able to change the font, we'll be able to change their colors, to bold them. So all of the text editing options will be available, all right? What else do we know? Well, they told us that captions will be a free feature, so available to all, but with a few settings that will be pro only. And these settings, for example, is the ability to change the text or the font of the caption to your uploaded fonts or your brand kit fonts. So this will be a pro-only feature. Something else they told us is that captions will only work on video files for now, not yet audio-only files. So if you have a podcast, you upload that into Canva, it's not going to auto-generate captions for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So captions, woohoo! Finally hitting your Canva account very soon. And then something else is new in video. I'm talking about some new photo and video animations. Let's discover them. I am here in a presentation document and I have this photo of a cute corgi. So I'm going to click on that photo and click on animate. And the new stuff is going to appear in the featured section. So the top section right here. So from what I see right here in the little new tag, there are 4 new animations right here. But personally, I had never seen the brush one, the ink, kind of like ink splatters, digital. This is cool. This is kind of like pixel animation, pixel showing up. You have spray paint. Okay, that's nice. Spray paint. You have sketch and you have your gradient. This is cool too. So each of these animations are free. Okay, so that's the good news. And if you want some more granular control over all the settings of the animations, kind of like that's been the modus operandi for Canva so far, you will have to have a pro account or a paid account to change the setting. For example, here on this digital animation, in order to change the style, you need a paid account. Okay, so there is center, linear, coming from the side, or scatter, kind of like random. Let's try another one. So that was digital. Let's try spray paint. This one right here, also new. So this one you have messy or letters. Okay, so it kind of sprays letters over your photo, which is interesting. Let's see sketch. What are the options? You have fill, you have scratch. Fill is cool. Scratch, okay. Squiggle, yep. Swipe. Okay, this is pretty cool. And then the last one is gradient. Right here, you have circular, blocks, yep, and lines. Okay, so these are fun little animation. Let me scroll all the way down to see if there are anything new apart from these 4. I don't think I see anything else new, but also have a look at this streamlined animation menu right here. Like if you notice, all the icons have been redesigned by Canva. Now everything looks quite slick, same color, like same style. Really like this. So there is really an effort, kind of like the follow-up of the Canva Glow Up in the new interface, to make everything more streamlined, to make everything more appealing and easy to use even than before. So I really like that. 4 new animations for your videos and photos. Let's try with a video, see if there is anything else than what we saw here. I'm not sure, but yeah, let's go for a video. So video right here. Let's grab any video, doesn't matter. This one, for example, let's select it first and make sure we go to the animate button. Okay, click on animate. This is where it all comes to life. And indeed, I don't see anything else that's new. So the new stuff is right here under your featured section. So go have a look. And guys, by all means, if you don't see one of the features, one of the new features I am introducing to you today, please be patient. Don't rush into the comments and ask me for help, because most of the time I can't help. These features are going to arrive in almost all markets unless Canva tells us otherwise. But yeah, these features might take a little bit of time to reach your account. So don't panic, it's coming, but unfortunately I cannot make it faster for you. And now moving on to the next category of new apps, I'm talking about what's new in apps and integrations. Starting with one that will blow your mind, so be ready, buckle up, because this is serious feature right now. I'm talking about custom mockup templates. This is Canva giving us the ability to create a mockup based on any photo we are using, as long as it's appropriate for creating a mockup. All right, so let me show you what I mean by that. Let's find a photo of myself, like this one right here. So this is not a mockup, all right? I cannot drop anything in here. So for example, if I want to take this photo of a shoe that is kind of made at the size of this phone, I cannot drop it there. I cannot drop it inside that. It's not a mockup. So what the feature does, when you select your image, you go to edit and you find your mockups app. Okay, so click on mockups. You should see this new feature right here, create your own mockup. Tap to generate your custom mockup template. I'm going to do that, and Canva is going to analyze my photo, and its AI is going to scan for surfaces on this photo that could be appropriate for a mockup. So here it recognizes 3 different surfaces for potential mockups. First is the phone. You see I have 2 versions of my phone being converted to a mockup. Second is the entire background. You see how the entire background here has become a placeholder for a mockup right there. And then fourth or third, I didn't expect this one, but the lettering on my t-shirt, Team Rondi, became also a mockup. So this is probably not usable because we can still see the contour of the letters. So no, what I was trying to do is to convert my phone into a mockup. So I have 2 different options here. I'm not sure what the difference is. I'm gonna click on the second one and confirm. I don't know, what the difference is. Probably something with the shadows here. So it will take a couple of seconds. There you go. And you see it turned my phone into that mockup. So it says insert your image, so I can drag and drop just like a regular mockup now. So I can totally click out of this and then find, for example, this poster, or let's continue with my idea of dropping this shoe design right here in my phone. And there you go, guys. Now the mockup has been placed right here inside my phone. This is pretty dope in my opinion. This is going to save my life so many times over because I have so many photos of myself holding objects like an iPad, my computer, my phone most of the time. And now I can convert them all to custom mockups. This is great. Before I would have to find a phone that kind of looks like mine and then position it at the right size and then kind of find the right angle and then put a mockup inside it. But now I can just generate a mockup from my existing photo. This is really powerful. Really love that feature. This is going to be a pro feature only. So you will see that if we come back here, select my photo, go back to the mockups, you see it has a little crown. So this will be a pro only feature. Again, if you want to try Canva Pro, I really think Canva Pro is becoming kind of like a non-negotiable now after all of these amazing features that are coming, and a lot of them are going to be pro. It's just the way it is. Canva needs to make its butter as well as they are building and adding more value to the offers. So I will leave our free trial link in the description if you want to give it a go. This one is called Google Workspace add-on. It's more of a Google add-on than a Canva apps, really. So this is an integration that will allow you to connect your Canva account to different Google apps like Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, Google Drive, Google Calendar, and Gmail. So you can basically connect Canva to all of these apps with that simple add-on. So let's see how it works, and let's start by installing it. So what I have here is a Google Docs. So in order to install that add-on, you would first need to locate the plus button right here on the right-hand side of your Google app, whatever it might be. Okay, so I'm gonna click here. All right, so you can search for apps from here. I'm gonna type in Canva, and there you go. So enables seamless design by integrating tools like Gmail, Drive, and Calendar with Canva. So I'm gonna click on this. All right, so I can see different screenshots right here. Use Canva to facilitate collaboration across your team. Yes. Save your Canva design as shortcuts for quick and easy access. Okay, in Drive. All right. On Calendar, attach a Canva design directly to your calendar. Sounds good. And streamline emails by attaching Canva designs. This sounds wonderful. All right, let's try this. So I'm going to install this. And there you go. When the integration has been installed, when the add-on has been installed, you should see this screen right here. Canva has been installed. You have successfully installed a Google Workspace add-on. Okay, done. Now, I would like to try this, okay? So you see now I have this little Canva icon showing up right here. If I click here, this is what's gonna happen. Would you like to give this add-on access to your account? Yes. Again, need to do all of this. So I see this screen right here that says that I can turn Canva links into smart chips, just like you can in Google Documents turn a YouTube link into a YouTube smart chip. You can now, thanks to this integration, turn any Canva link to a smart chip. So let's try that first, I'm going to go here and grab, for example, a link from here. So I'm going to copy the link, come back to my document here, and I'm going to paste that link. All right, so you see, replace third-party link with a smart chip. Yes, I'm going to press tab to replacing. There you go. So now you see what caption should we create for this post. This is the bad title I have for this document right here, that whiteboard. If I wanted to, I could have selected a different page, create a different link, and paste this one instead in my document. Okay, what else can I do? This is nice, but what else can I do? So maybe I try a different app. Let's head over my calendar. And I see in my calendar, Canva was installed. Open the sidebar to continue using Canva, okay, to your calendar. So what can I do from here? Inspire collaboration by adding Canva designs to your calendar events. Okay, so you see you can use the little attachment button when you create an event to add Canva. So let's test this out by creating an event. Okay, so tomorrow at 6 in the morning, let's say running with Ronnie. Okay, add a description, and you see this add attachment right here. I can click here, and now I can add Canva design to my event. So if I click here, I will have access to almost all of my Canva designs. So you see, this is pretty cool. I can add a design. Okay, I'm just going to add whatever is there, save that. And now when I click here, running with Ronnie, I can see attached my Canva design. When people who will receive this event or be invited to this event click on that, they will get straight into Canva with the design. Now, I'm wondering, if I am not the creator of the design, how will I see the design? Will it be a public view link? Not completely sure about that, so I should probably test this out as well. But so far, I'm really liking these Google integration with all the different Google tools. And there's one more thing I would like to test it with is Gmail. So here again in Gmail, I have my sidebar with the little icon, and it's nice that they show me Canva was installed, open the sidebar to open Gmail. Okay, got it. I'm gonna click here. Okay, so elevate your emails to inspire collaboration. Compose a new email. Click the Canva logo icon in the Gmail toolbar on the three-dot menu if it's missing. Select the design you wish to embed and send your email. That is pretty awesome. I can embed, let's see. I'm gonna send an email to myself. Okay, I'm gonna add the design. Okay, let's add this one again, doesn't really matter, and send that email. So there you go, my email is right here. I'm gonna click on it. Okay, show image. So I have a little preview of my Canva design, though it's not showing the first page of the design, it's just showing me the basic Canva thumbnail. So if I click here, I will be redirected to my Canva document. All right, so this is going in the right direction if you are asking me, because being integrated with the entire Google Suite almost is a big deal for Canva. Like, I could see myself like sending emails to people and just attaching Canva documents like so. It would be great if they would further integrate and show me a preview of my actual design instead of this generic thumbnail right here. But this is already pretty good. So yeah, well done. I really like that Canva is becoming omnipresent. It's becoming more and more integrated with the tools that we use every day. Oh, and one last thing before I move on to the next feature. If you want to change something, if you want to uninstall this add-on, or if you want to change the permission or anything, click on the little icon, the Canva icon, and then locate the three little dots right here. So from here, you can log out, you can go to the support, submit feedback, you can refresh, or you can manage the add-on. Okay, so when you manage the add-on, you can uninstall from here immediately. Okay, so me here, I wanted to log out. There you go. And then if you log back in, you can select the different themes you have on Canva. So this could be also very useful. I was logged in with this beta account that I have from Canva, but if I want to use my main account, Team Rondi's account, and there you go. Now I am connected to my main account. So if I want to change this, for example, in the event description, I could delete this and I could add a new Canva design by clicking on the logo again. And now there you go. And now let's move over to another category of features and see what's new in the content library. Let's start with videos and Canva adding the artlist collection to all paid users in Canva. So if you're a free user, sorry guys, this one is not going to be available for you. But if you're a pro user or Teams user, you now have access to almost everything from the artlist video stock footage. So what is artlist, you might ask? Well, artlist is a famous website that has a bunch of video footage, but not only. Okay, so what you see here is the homepage of Artlist. They have different categories of assets for video creators. They have music, sound effects, AI voiceovers, footage, templates, etc., etc. So what has been added to the Canva video library is the actual footage. So everything that you see here, maybe not everything, maybe not the latest thing with the things with the new tag, or I don't know exactly how they negotiated this integration, but you can now find a lot of what you see here, a lot of these video footage directly inside your Canva library. So let's have a look. Okay, coming back to our Instagram post right here, instead of using a stock footage from the templates right here, I'm going to head over my elements and search for @artlist. Okay, and I'm going to filter by videos. It's important that you do so. It's only going to be available in the videos tab. So if you click on the three little dots, you should see view more by Chris Giatrakos from Artlist. Okay, so the Artlist library is going to be right here. Okay, again, videos. So you have, I don't know exactly, Canva didn't communicate just how much footage has been added to the library thanks to this collaboration, but yeah, it's pretty good. Something else that you can do once you are searching for Artlist. So two ways. You could do @artlist and then type another keyword, like for example, landscape, @artlist and then landscape. You'll find all of these cool landscapes. And if you're not sure, you can click on the three little dots and make sure they are indeed from Artlist. And I like that Canva lets you also see more from specific contributors from Artlist, not just Artlist as one main Canva account. So that is pretty cool. So that's one way of searching. The other way of searching is if you go to the three little dots, click on Artlist. Now you get here and you have an extra search box here, search elements by Artlist. So now from here, you can search for, I don't know, let's say whale. Let's see if they have any whale in there. Yeah, they have. Look, there is this one right here. You can see all, there's actually a bunch of footage of whales. So that is pretty cool. And I believe it's a solid addition to Canva's video library. It was already pretty big and they have other collaboration deals with other stock footage libraries. But this one, Artlist, is pretty high quality. In my opinion, it's a good reason to upgrade to Canva Pro to have access to all of this media. We'll have a link by all means. This is me just shamelessly plugging my affiliate link. But yeah, if you use our link, you get 30 days for free of Canva Pro. You can try it. You will have access to all of this stuff right here. And yeah, it gives us a little financial kickback as well. So if you are considering using Canva Pro, please use our link instead of the generic Canva link. It will give you the same amount of free days, but you know, you are supporting the channel, which is always good to support your local YouTuber. All right, let's continue. There's another one in the same range of ideas of adding more elements, adding more oomph to the media library right here. And this is the POCStock collection. POC standing for people of color. So this is an interesting deal that Canva made about 4 or 5 months ago, but I'm not exactly sure why they are like communicating as a new feature as of today. But I for sure discovered it yesterday when I was preparing for this tutorial. So it's new to me, and therefore it might be new to you as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the Elements tab. I'm gonna delete this. Okay, POCStock search under my photos and make sure we are using, view more from POCStock. There you go. So these photos are like celebrating diversity. And I love that Canva is moving towards this direction more and more. Ever since the Black Lives Matter movement, Canva has heavily leaned on diversity for its stock footage library, and also made tremendous efforts to get rid of images that could be like thought as disturbing by some people, because indeed there was so much media in the Canva library that it was difficult for them to monitor everything. So in this POCStock library, you will find people of all backgrounds, all ethnicities, and the photos are actually good. They're not cheesy stock photos. So yeah, there are some that are a bit more cheesy, but most of them are pretty good. Look at this cute baby right here. So here I am using this demo account that Canva created for us, which is a free account. So you see the watermark all over the place. This is also going to be only for Canva Pro users. So there you go, the POCStock collection. You can also search from here. Let's say bicycle. Let's say if they have photos of people using bicycles. Yeah, they do. And they look good. They look natural. They look the real deal, like not some cheesy stock photos. So I always appreciate that. There you go. We have some cool photos of people riding their bicycle. There is also a way you can get straight to the POCStock landing page in the Canva photo library. So I will have a link, a direct access link to their profile in that library in the description. Okay, so just search for that link. It will get straight to this page right here where you have POCStock. You will be able to follow them as a Canva creators account. Okay, I'm already following them. They have very little followers, so go ahead and follow them. I think this is good to support these kinds of libraries with more diversity. That's what we want to see here. So yeah, go to this page directly. You can search directly from here. I prefer usually to browse the photos from the library because you can see them bigger. And again, if you want to use them, it's very easy. So click on one, and once you're here, you can use in a design, like could be a new design, it could be a design that you have already started, or you can start them. And then from the editor, go back to your start folder and find the photos right there. So there you go, two cool new libraries, one for videos with Artlist and this one for photos with POCStock that I highly recommend you try. And then we have the Disney collection. So this one will make a lot of Disney fans really happy. It's just the logical move that Canva struck a deal with Disney to include some templates. And be careful here, guys. I'm talking about templates only. So these will not be elements in the media library. These will be templates with everything pretty much locked inside of these templates, so you won't be able to download the characters or to add your external elements to the designs. It's designed with Disney characters only. So similar to the popular music template collection, we'll have a Disney collection that you can follow. I'm not sure if they will add more, and you will find here a collection of templates with the Disney characters. So you'll have some presentations, some vertical video or animation. So these are intended really for creating nice birthday invitations or like little cards that you send to your friends, stuff like this really. So let me click on one to see what they do. Okay, for example, this one. So you have a bunch of different ones with typical like Little Mermaid. You have this Donald Duck character here, etc., etc. I'm going to click on Mickey Frozen Disney Princess. No, I'm going to go with this one right here. Okay, so customize the template. I want to show you from inside what you can and cannot do. Okay, so how you can use the Disney collection. This pop-up will come up. So you can use these templates for personal and educational purposes, so non-commercial. Remember that. There's still some copyright included in here. Templates can be printed using Canva Print if available in your region. So they will have like a specific connection with Canva Print, so you can actually print your birthday cards if Canva Print obviously is available in your region. You can't use these templates for commercial purposes, I already said that, and you can only use the content provided in the template, no outside elements. Okay, I got it. So to show you right now that you cannot add Ronnie to the template, or actually let me add Ronnie to that template. Can I download this? Yeah, it seems like I can, but you're not supposed to do this, adding outside elements. Okay, so I'm gonna go and pretend I didn't do it. Okay, there. Though this is weird because this is a placeholder for photo that you can drop in here. So I'm not exactly sure what they mean by you cannot add outside. So additional elements. I like that they gave you some additional elements. So please feel free to add these to other pages in the design. This page needs to be deleted before export. Yeah, of course. I like that they give you some choice of adding more characters here. Maybe what they meant for no additional elements, maybe if I use flowers, I search for flowers, frame, mockups, shapes. See what's going on here? I am not able to actually search the content library. I can only find frames and mockups here. So yeah, they don't let me add any elements. Now let's see if I go to my uploads. Obviously in your uploads, you will only have photos, which you can drop in here because these are intended to be used as, again, like invitation cards or events, kind of like flyers or stuff like that. So it does make sense that you can drop a photo. You cannot add an element. All right, so that is the Disney collection. You can explore this at your own pace. I will have the link to the profile, the Disney profile, the Disney creator or contributor profile in the library. So you can explore all of these, or you can try to find it by your own means, searching here, but it's quite difficult to find these collections. And last but not least, the last set of novelties that Canva announced in their Droptober drops is the new work kits. But you might not know what work kits are all about, so let's see where you can actually access these work kits. Well, the work kits are, if you go to your templates button from the homepage, they should be right there, okay? This little suitcase icon, work kits, these are the work kits. And work kits are basically collections of folders, but also useful apps and educational material like video tutorials that Canva has bundled for you based on what you might be doing. What kind of Canva user are you? So they launched work kits with 4 work kits: marketing, sales, human resource, and creative. But the novelty here is that they added 3 new work kits. Well, actually, at the time of filming this video, only 2 are available, but they promised another one. So the 2 that are already available are college students and elementary teachers. The one that they promised is going to be for small businesses. Okay, so I'm looking forward to see this one, but at the moment it's not available. So college student looks like so. I really like this. So yeah, this is a bunch of, you see first tutorials, and then you have templates. Okay, so templates, everything that is going to be super useful for college students. And you see at the bottom you have apps loved by students, Instagram, YouTube, dynamic QR codes, text to audio, etc., etc. So that's Canva's curation of apps from their app ecosystem that they believe would be useful for college students. So that is the college student one. Let's have a look at the other work kit, the one for elementary teachers, this one right here. So very colorful. So this one, templates, tips, and tools to support your everyday task, from planning lessons to giving instructions and supporting your students' growth. Okay, so learn the basics. So these will be lessons, kind of like interactive lessons in Canva to help you get started with Canva for education, I guess. And then you have templates again, like you have selections of great looking templates to really make your lessons and worksheets and everything you do for your students look amazing. So yeah, that's it. I'm looking forward to see the one for the small businesses. So if it's live, I will review it in the next episode of What's Hot, but unfortunately couldn't access it today. And that's all I have for you today. If you're still with me, that means you take your Canva education seriously. And if you take your Canva education seriously, you probably will be interested in learning from our paid courses. So check them out in the description. We have great prices. They are super affordable. And I can guarantee you the Canva Master Course will blow your mind and will take you from zero to hero. Really, it's a complete course. 50,000 students have already taken it. I don't know. Just check it out for yourself. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I'm going to leave you with the rest of our What's Hot playlist. We have 41 other episodes for you to discover what's new in Canva.